That's the hardest part about hanging out with friends is you end up having fun.
Yeah, and then I have to go back to being like this downtrodden housewife who has to deal with her fucking fiancés.
I'm getting married. How terrible.
Come on, who wants to complain with me? Alright, planning a wedding is not fun, and I can understand why people are like, don't do it afterwards. Like, I've been planning it for years. For years, since like,
years.
You know.
I know.
You know.
I think like you've told the stories on here.
I have, and yet, like, now that we're in the thick of it and the reality of it, and not to mention the politics of it, like, it was one thing when it wasn't serious and everyone was just like, "Oh, are you a vampire? Do you need to move?"
Oh no, I'm trying to look at you while you speak, and the sun is right there.
No, I get it.
Staring me
like.
down.
Before it was serious, my parents would just be like, "Oh, it's stupid to spend your money on that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know," but then they drop it because I'd be like, "This is what I want." Now it's actually happening, and everything is stupid. And of course, we should be saving for a house. That's the thing. We should be saving for a house. To the point, there's like a non sequitur. She'll bring it up. At one point, I had a massive fight. I'll have to bleep his name out. We had a massive fight, and we went over to my parents' place later that day after we had made up. And I just kind of told them, I was like, "Look, we've had this big fight. We're just kind of really tired right now. We're relaxing." And Mum just went, "Should be saving for a house, not bothering with this nonsense." And I was like, "What does that have anything to do with anything?"
Where'd that come from?
Yeah. Another one, like, we bought pizza 2 days ago on Wednesday. We bought pizza on Wednesday, and that wasn't 2 days ago. We bought pizza on Tuesday. Yesterday. We bought pizza on Tuesday, and I told her we're having pizza, and she went, "Ugh, you are wasting your money." And I was like, "It's a fucking pizza!" Like, I was so mad. So, like, so many people around me are being like, "This is what you should spend your money on," and I'm like, "Fuck all y'all."
Yeah, it's your money.
Yeah, exactly.
I never understood that. Everyone's like, this is how you should live your life. Like, maybe I want to live my life differently. Yeah, maybe I'm addicted to spending money.
Yeah,
maybe I like heroin.
Exactly. You know, this isn't what I would do for a wedding. I'm like, well, that's great, but it's not your flipping wedding, is it? So suck it up.
It's not your day.
Exactly. Like, my parents are oscillating between not wanting me to get married. It's quite clear they don't want me to get married, while also trying to vicariously live through my wedding, like being like, "This is what we would do. We only had our family. We didn't have any of our friends. You should have your family. Don't bother with your friends. That costs a lot of money. You should go to a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant with your family." I'm like, no. Like, you know, I rented my dress. Why are you buying 2 dresses? I'm buying 2 dresses. I'm renting a dress. I rented a dress. And engagement rings are a waste of money. Your father never gave me an engagement ring. Your grandma had to give me one of my grandma's rings just so I could wear something. But it's a waste of money if you get one. But I'm also kind of passively aggressive, pissed off that Dad didn't get me one. Like I don't get it. Anyway.
So what you're saying is, things are going well since the wedding episode of the podcast.
Totally. Things are going great. Well, we've got most things sorted. I managed to... I don't know if I ever told you the epic of the scammy photographer.
You told me.
I told you.
The audience doesn't know.
Well, okay, so beware of scammers, because, he's not like a scammer. I'm not going to say his name because obviously I've just called him a scammer like 3 times, even though, again, he's not. I just don't like his business practices, and therefore I'm not going to identify him. But he is in the Canberra region, and there are a lot of photographers in the Canberra region. I know because I went through fucking all of them. No, look, photographers here range from about $3,500 for the cheapest package to up to $7,000. You know, that's like 8 hours with a videographer, 2 photographers. I'm like, okay, whatever, lady. Like,
how much money do you can?
How much money do you get per hour? Look, I did media, and most of my friends are artists. We're photographers, we're filmmakers, we're actors. I understand that if you're going to do quality work, you should be paid for that, but not fucking like $600 an hour.
Yeah,
like,
I worked.
Grow up.
Like 3 weeks on a film like series for a Canberra institution. I asked for like I think it was like $1,600 by the end.
Yeah.
That's just like hourly rate. I was like, something I still feel is a bit too expensive.
Yeah.
It was like $25 an hour or something.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
That's minimum wage.
Still.
But no, it's a joke. And they're just
survive on that.
Yeah. And they're so faceless about it. And I was like, look, I get it. You need to get lenses and shit. But $600 an hour is a fucking joke. And no, I'm not paying it. So I was scampering around to try and find someone cheaper. And we managed to find someone cheaper who my fiance knew from previous work. And we had a meeting with him, and he was like, okay, so we can have a payment plan. You can put the deposit down like any time. It's flexible. We were really in a rush to get a photographer. We're not getting married till November next year, so it's over a year away. But photographers were already filling up for November next year because it's such a popular month.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, all right. And he was around 2,800. Something around that for like 2 photographers, 12 hours, like presentation books, like all in all, it was a pretty good deal. But then he sends us over the papers, and he has a deposit fee charged on top of the 2,800 that he never told us about. And then he sent us through a contract as well that stated, so the invoice said that the deposit is separate to the total amount of the photography package, and thus we then owed him like $3,600 or something like that. And then we get the contract sent through, and the contract said that the deposit was a part of the overall fee, and I sent him an email being like, what the fuck is this shit? And he was like, no, so it's going to be like deducted again after you've paid it, and it'll be like a discount on the full price, so it's still going to be 20. And I was like, okay, that's great, but when the fuck were you going to tell us about that? Because you never warned us about it. You know, it's not written in your contract anywhere. So if I hadn't asked, would you have just taken the money? I'm like, what the fuck?
That's, yeah.
And then on top of all of that, he had sent us through payment information so that we could put our deposit in, but it didn't have any of his bank details. It was a form for us to fill out that had all of our information on it so that he could deduct the money. And I was like, right here, buddy, like, you know? And so I was like, I'm not working with this guy. I can't trust him as far as I can throw him. And I went into a rage. Like, I very rarely She-Hulk it up, but I did. And I just started hunting, like, everywhere. And found a photographer.
Found him at his house alone.
Exactly. Grapefruited him. Anyone who watches H3 would get that. But I didn't. Anyway, no. I found a photographer from Sydney, a place that is currently selling a 1-bedroom burning apartment for over 1.5 million. And I found a wedding photographer that will work for 10 hours for $2,400, deposit included in that, straightforward, beautiful photos, and they were willing to do all of, like, everything. 2 photographers, 10 hours worth of work, high quality edited photos. Like, I wouldn't get an album, but I'm going to make my own.
Yeah.
And travel down from Sydney for $2,400. Like, come on. So I'm happy. I'm happy now. But I was raging for so long about that photographer. I was like, fuck you.
That guy's kind of like a friend. Say a friend of yours like baked a. You got home and a friend of yours like, I baked a cake for you.
Yeah.
This one's also, I baked 2 cakes. One's for me, and I'm going to take half of yours because I feel like it.
Yeah.
I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
I just want your cake.
It's kind of like, no, he made a cake. And then he cut me a slice, and he was like, have this cake. And then I bit into it, and he's like, that costs you $4.50, but we'll settle up later. Eat the rest of the cake. Like,
also, the cake is made of knives.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you. So I'm really happy with that, but it's driving me crazy. And now on top of that, the wedding registry is driving me crazy. And I don't know if I can have like an opinion poll. I know what I'm going to get as answers, and I'm pissed off because I don't want to agree. I just want my... wishing well. I want to go on my honeymoon. Anyway, what I really want to talk about is Escape the Night.
So long story short, things are great. This is the You Talk Too Much podcast, and my name's Lachlan.
Yeah, we haven't done the introduction. I'm Dorothy.
There you go. Now we've done the introduction. This is the... This is a run-of-the-mill podcast with Dorothy nowadays because she's not allowed to talk about porn anymore because she's getting married.
Well, I can talk about porn, but I kind of hate myself. I have to admit, I really enjoy doing...
Don't we all?
Yeah, right? I really enjoyed doing the last podcast and talking about sex and stuff, though it was a little bit forced, because normally it just came naturally, because I was a dirtbag.
And this time you were like, I need to keep up that reputation.
And not so much, but I was just like, my mind's not on it anymore, because I have my fiance, and I don't know, he's calmed me down quite a lot. And then on top of that, because of him, like, we had to listen to it 4, 5, 6 times before we could send it back, just to make sure that we had the exact timestamps for all the moments that we'd possibly want edited out, because I wasn't thinking, and I was like, I'm gonna talk about everything. He'll be just as excited as me, and he is not. He's not like me at all. And he was like, I want to listen to it. Can I listen to the podcast? Because you had sent it. And I was like, no. so after that I realized we had to edit it. So we edited it. And now, yeah, I just feel kind of like I kind of hate myself a little, because I'm just not like that anymore. Like, I've just calmed down so much. I calmed down so much. And whenever it comes up, my brain just goes, oh, this might make feel uncomfortable, which I kind of hate, because fuck him, if I want to talk about it, I can talk about it. He's not my real dad.
I mean, isn't that the definition of true love, though?
Okay,
I don't want to do this because it might hurt someone I know's feelings.
You know what would be great though, if I had like fans, little weird little fans in the audience.
I'm sure you do have weird little fans.
Aww, other than the kids I work for.
I was talking mostly about the cam girl stuff from like 3 podcasts ago.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you have weird fans.
Probably.
They just don't know that you're on these podcasts.
Well, I'm talking about the ones who know I'm on the podcast, the ones who are listening.
Oh, I know.
Those little fans. Yeah. It would be really funny if one of them had like a little crush on me, and then after this they'd be like, he isn't treating her right. It's clearly abuse. Can you hear in her voice how upset she is? It's like, he's keeping her from being herself. I would treat her like a queen.
Well, we're 10 minutes in, and I already have like 3 great potential titles for these episodes.
It's clearly abuse. That one.
It's clearly abuse.
I need help. Please.
See, like, I always write them down, and like now, because I know that 1, I won't be listening when I go to edit it later.
Yeah.
And 2, I'll forget.
Yeah.
And just pick whatever was at the very end of the podcast. Like, that was vaguely funny.
We
said something about fish.
This is clickbait. Oh, is that me? This is why I kept it off the table, because I knew someone would. Exactly. And I was like, I don't want to be a shitbag. Oh, cool. Buy it.
But yeah, there's I get that.
Definitely
like,
calm down.
Yeah, like being in a relationship, you sort of censor yourself a little bit, because you're like, I want to make a good impression for
I want
this
to continue
other person.
being in a relationship.
Yeah, I don't want to not be in a relationship, because being single is scary.
Well, no, I mean,
desolate wasteland of poon.
As I told my fiance 2 nights ago, if he wants to walk out that door, I can go on Tinder right now and get a guy by lunch. Not a problem.
That is
I actually said that yesterday morning.
That is only ever a threat from the girl to the guy. A guy can't be like, you can leave and I'll get a date by lunch. It's like, you can leave and I'll probably send a picture of my penis to someone eventually.
Well, actually,
take that.
He does that sometimes, and I hate him because he's actually a good actor, and he's never been interested in it, and that's one of his threats. Whenever we're like, he's trying to get under my skin, he'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'll just go into acting. And I'm like, fuck you! I'm trying so hard, and he'd actually get a job. So but occasionally he can pull this act, and it always ends in me pretending to swallow my ring. because something will be said. I don't know what. Anything can spark it. I'll be like, I like your tie, but it looks a bit, you've tied it wrong. He'll be like, well, fuck you. Give me the ring back. No, you can go. Yeah, I don't want to see you by the time I get home from work today. And I'll be like, no, I'm not going anywhere, because I have your keys and I can come back. And no, and he'll be like, and there's like this standoff. And then he'll go, give me the ring, and I'll be like, no! And I'll just put it in my mouth and like try to swallow it. But he's so good at that act that occasionally, I think today he was leaving for work, and the same act happened, and I always put the ring in my mouth, and he was like, he was just like, don't even worry about it, because I'm going to pick up so much poon today at my meeting. And I don't want you back here by the time we come home after work. And I was like, it hurts so much.
Yeah, just saying by the time we come home is
exactly.
It's such a perfect little addition.
Yeah, no,
It's amazing.
He thinks that he's fucking sadistic.
I want that skill.
No, you should meet him because he can teach you some lessons. My other favorite is when I drop him off. Stuff. My other favorite is when I drop him off at uni. And then when he leaves and he'll be like, don't have an affair. And then I'll wind down the window and be like, remember, if I come back to uni in the middle of the day and you're actually having sex with someone, I'll kill you both. I just drive off. And I'll just shout it at the top of my lungs. And he'll just like wave and go back inside.
You should add the word again.
Which one?
If you're having sex with someone.
Again. Yeah.
That would just, everyone around you be like, what the fuck is that guy's problem?
Oh,
You'd ruin it. It'd be so much fun.
I freaked so many basic bitches out at Costco. We have a Costco membership. And so we went to get some food. And when it is official, we were called Costco married by the lady who gave us our card. It was so sweet. But anyway, so here's the thing. When we first started seeing each other, a coworker set him up on a blind date with another woman while we were like a month into being together.
Right.
It was probably about 2-3 weeks before we ended up becoming official.
Right.
I'm still fucking salty about it. He told me about it late into the relationship, like after we had already had that initial discussion that we were probably going to get married. And he was like, oh, it's like that really awkward first date I went on. And I was like, when did that happen?
You?
He was like, I don't know, like, I don't remember, like, a few months ago. And I was like, we were together a few months ago. And he was like, yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be serious. And I was like, fuck you. Like, it's still a salty point of contention.
Who is this bitch?
But anyway, so I'm just going to go, I can't believe you went on a fucking date with someone when we were seeing each other.
I can't believe he was doing whatever he wanted when we weren't, like, an official thing. It is
This is
weird.
what happens anytime it comes up.
It is a little weird. He would have been like,
you.
look, it's great that you've got a blind date, but there is this other girl that I'm already kind of seeing.
Yeah,
I'll see if that fizzles first.
You went out with it.
He's
Anyway.
like, I guess I'll just try this one too.
Exactly. And
it's like a buffet.
He's a lovely guy. Obviously, I'm marrying him. I'm so excited. But at the same time, I'm never going to let it go. But anyway, so we're in Costco.
What a cunt.
I'm so fucking mad. I get so fucking mad. It's like a match head. It's like a match head. So, like, it started off as a joke. This whole thing started off as a joke. I was like, so you kind of went out on a date. I'm totally cool with it. I'm not cool with it. Like I'm not cool with it. So we were in Costco and we're having lunch and we were starting to rile each other up on purpose. It's a common game we play and it's not necessarily healthy, but we enjoy it. So we're kind of riling each other up. And so we finished our meal. We're walking through to go shop and we're walking through the tables. And he says something to me like, well, maybe you should stop being such a whore. And it was a joke, obviously. We were pretending that I was a whore. And I, getting a little louder than I should have as we walked past table of basic bitches, I went, well, I'm not the one who went out on a date with another woman while we were seeing each other. And the table, you could see all the girls just drop their shit and they were like, oh my God, did you just hear that? What is happening? And we walked away. I am
so invested in those people's lives right now.
And we walked away and I was just so high from the buzz of that. Like it wasn't intentional, but then the drama cloud from all the girls came up like an energy ball and just hit me and I was like, what? It was amazing. And I really wanted to continue the pantomime because I need to get this out. This is like a genuine, you heard how angry I got. That's genuine. So like the drama hit me and I was like, I want this to keep going. But by that point we were out of earshot and we were laughing and I just, I couldn't continue it, but I was laughing about that for the rest of the day. I was like, they thought it was worse than it actually was, but I'll never forgive you.
That's so, the closest I have to that in my relationship is just like, whenever Emily and I go out anywhere, I'll always see someone I know. Every single time. She never sees anyone. It pisses her off that she never sees anyone she knows, and I know everyone.
Yeah.
So occasionally used to piss her off. If I haven't seen someone I know yet, I'll just be like, hey man, just to anyone. She's like, who was that? It's like, yeah, that's Steve. Who's Steve? Oh, Steve. I went on a blind date with Steve.
Yeah, no problems, yeah.
Yeah, Steve and I went speed dating once. It was great.
There was one time.
Stupid ass things.
There was one time where I ran into a bunch of people I knew, and it was like the day after or 2 days after we had gotten engaged, and I wasn't expecting to have to go anywhere, so I was just going to drop him off at Parliament because he had something at Parliament, and he was so excited. He was like a schoolboy. He was like, I'm going to go to Parliament, I'm going to steal the politicians. Like, he works in public service, he loves it. And we drive there, and it was a perfect opportunity for me to act like a cool ass bitch, because I know everyone at Parliament, other than the actual politicians. I know everyone there. Security knows me. Like, I go down to the catacombs constantly. I've been able to touch the controls, like, during a question time and stuff before because of my baking skills. Like, I've just got connections there. So it's lots of fun. I go and have visits every now and then when I've baked something new. But anyway, I wasn't expecting to go anywhere, so I was expecting to drop him off and then just go home. So I'm not wearing a bra. My hair hasn't been brushed.
Oh, no.
I look like a homeless person. And then he's like, yeah. And then I end up parking, and he's like, I don't know how to get there. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not dressed for this. So I'm wearing Ugg boots, sweatpants that are a bit too big for me, a jumper with no bra underneath. My hair is out to, like, God knows where. I feel like a homeless person.
You look like most, in my mind, you're like the most bogan mom ever.
Yeah, and the politicians are all looking at me as they're walking out, and I'm like, don't look at me! And so I walk him up, and he gets in line, and he's so excited. I take some pictures, and I turn around, and there are 3 or 4 people in a row who all know me, who are like, congratulations on your engagement, give me a hug. And I was like, stop it!
Please, no.
They gave me hugs. I was like, you know I'm not wearing a bra right now, you know.
Well, you're getting 2 hugs, one from my arms.
I could have looked so cool because he was so starry-eyed about it, and I was like, yeah, I know everyone here. But instead, I just stood there. I was like, don't touch me!
Yeah.
Don't look at me!
Please, no.
It was horrible. Anyway, I want to get back to Escape the Night.
Oh, yeah, Escape the Night.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah.
Did you have a point we had to talk about?
I never have any point. That's the point of the podcast, is we just talk too much, in fact.
Never
Hence
talk
the name.
too much. But all right, Escape the Night. Anyone who knows about YouTube Red will know about Escape the Night. Anyone who has those fucking stupid ads come up in front of their videos with that really good song that I haven't ever been able to identify, that I can't believe we're doing this again.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Love that song. Yeah, the ads looked okay, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot.
And because it's YouTube advertising it, they can just advertise their own show everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just mess with this little algorithm here.
Yeah, and it just so. First things first, the first drama is that YouTube Red costs $11.99 a month. Yeah, so
that's
not worth it.
I can't be bothered to spend that much money. I don't even spend that much on Netflix.
Netflix doesn't cost that much. Stan doesn't cost that much, I'm pretty sure. So, like, what the fuck, guys? You know, the benefit, other than the fact that you can watch their shitty original content, and we'll get to that in a second. The other benefit is that you can listen to music while your phone is locked.
Yeah, you can save videos offline, so you can watch them wherever.
Yeah, which is like, I might do that actually before I delete my...
I feel like that's something good for, like, traveling, I think. If you want to, like, watch a bunch of videos, but you got to get on a plane.
Yeah, but, and apparently you also get, like, Google Music or something, but who the fuck uses Google Music?
Who cares?
But anyway, so I was like, look, I'll try the free month, because they have the teaser episodes. The first episode of each season is there for free. So I watched the first episode, and I was like, this is shit. I want to see where it goes. So
that's also a shit way to get a free month. Just give them the whole thing for the month, and if they want to keep watching, they can.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, here's the first episode, you mooch.
Yeah, you get the first episode without YouTube Red. Then I went on to the free month, so that I could watch the rest.
Okay, that's fine then.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that again.
Though the scamola is that they only release new episodes every Wednesday. So I thought I'll just stream through both. I can watch both in like 3 days, and because they're each half an hour episodes. And then
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. They are not solid enough to have 30-minute episodes.
No, they're all vloggers just hanging out in their house.
Oh, they're so shit.
It's like Big Brother, but more self-serving.
It's so bad. But, so on top of that, You know, I have to wait. I'd go over. I'd have to pay. I'd have to pay to watch that shit. And the problem is that it's like a black hole. It's like a black hole of shit. It's so shit that you want to kind of keep watching, but you hate yourself for it. Like
truck crashing.
It's painful. It's painful. It's like being pregnant. It's painful, but you want to do it again. You know, I hate watching it, but at the same time, I want to continue being updated on how stupid it is. So I watched the whole first season, and I'm up to date on the second season. And I have to say, fuck you, YouTube Red. That's the best way to put it. Fuck you and the shitty content you make. Fuck the vloggers that you support who are clearly megalomaniacs and narcissists. And fuck your shitty content. Like, I'll say it twice. And fuck the fact that you want us to pay $12 a month for it. You know, and ironic as this is that it's going up on YouTube. What I love is that one of my favorite vloggers, not vloggers, thank God, reviewers, Quentin, which I mentioned before, Quentin Reviews, he did a review on something, or at least he was talking about something in one of his videos, and he was like, any of you who have YouTube Red, it was one of my favorite moments, any of you who have YouTube Red, I get a little bit of extra, like, money on the side for that, if you're, like, I don't know if you opt in or something, but if you're a creator at a certain scale, you get side income for people who watch your videos on YouTube Red. He was like, cancel it. They don't deserve your fucking money. Cancel it. If you want to watch the original content they make, torrent it. Fucking steal it. They don't deserve your money. And I was like, fucking right on, Quentin. Like, fucking right on. Because it's shit. I'll tell you. Okay, so second season has Tana Mongoose in it. Tana Mongoose. And I fucking hate her. She reminds me of the friend that I no longer have in my life since I've gotten engaged. She's a mouth breather. Like, she has this vapid mouth breathy expression the entire time, and you just know she bullied her way into having, like, they say unscripted and unrehearsed, which is bullshit. They definitely had at least dot point scripts. Like,
they're vloggers. They don't act.
They don't act. They have their lines are definitely ad-libbed. Those are definitely ad-libbed because they're shit and the acting is shit. But they definitely have a script that says, okay, this is going to happen, and then this person is going to find this clue, and then this person is going to figure out that this clue is attached to this, and this person's going to be the hero of the episode, this person's going to die this episode. Like, it's all plotted out.
Yeah.
It's so clear that it's plotted out, and part of that is because they are shit actors. They're absolutely shit actors. But it's very clear that Tana Mongoose, during all of this, has decided that she wants to be the thoughtful one in the group, the one who's selfless, because obviously that's what she vlogs about. She vlogs about Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
and
how cool she vlogs about how great she is.
Yeah.
For doing essentially nothing.
Yeah, pretty much, and so she's dressed as a saloon girl because they're meant to be in the Victorian era. Their costumes are shit, and I kind of hope Gabby dies soon. Gabby and Tana need to fucking go, because I can't stand them. Their acting is shit. They are clearly narcissists.
Didn't Gabby start as a Viner?
The Gabby? Yeah, probably.
You know, actually, that's something I love about Vine. You know what? Have you heard why Vine shut down?
They weren't getting money, wasn't it?
Vine shut down, like they were like on their last legs. They had like a bunch of like essentially like the cast of Escape the Night and any other YouTube Red show, like Logan Paul and all those people. They were all like making bank on Vine still.
Yeah.
So the people that run Vine called a meeting with them, like, what can you guys do? Like, Vine's going to shut down.
Yeah.
Unless you guys can help us bring it back. And
Yeah.
all those people went, give us $1 million each.
Yeah.
And they went, we don't have that. And I went, fuck off then.
Yeah, no, that's shit.
They just went, yeah, like, we're using your service, which is the reason we're famous.
Yeah.
But fuck you.
Yeah, no. I can't stand those people.
Yeah, and
so,
now they've moved to YouTube and it's still massive again.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Gabby can't act for shit. She really tries to. She really does.
Does it like overacting thing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I will show you some choice clips of that after this because I have to share it with you.
That's what my favourite part about like 9th grade drama class.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks they're really good actors.
Yeah. Oh, it's just shit. And then, like I said, Tana clearly bullied her way into trying to become this caring character. So there are some scenes where like one of the characters is revealed to be they've been captured and they're going to be eaten by these vampires, and everyone else is hiding, but Tana's like, no, you guys, and runs across the room, and it's like, fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking liar. We know you wouldn't do that. Even the way you said it was bad acting. Like, you're a piece of shit. Tana, you're not going to listen to this, but you're a piece of shit.
She's actually a long-time subscriber.
I figured.
Yeah, massive fan of the show.
No, she's a piece of shit. She's a piece of human garbage. And there are a few other moments in the series where she's like, I don't want anyone to die. Everyone's equal, you guys. We really like, she's trying to be this democratic, equal person, and you're like the viewer, oh, you're a piece of shit. There was a bit, they got this person to die, because every episode someone has to die, essentially.
Yeah.
And they had a bit where everyone was turning on this girl. She didn't contribute anything. She didn't do anything. I was like, what the fuck did Tana do this whole episode? She did fucking nothing. She didn't contribute. She just sat in the corner. She mouth breathed, and occasionally she would be like, haha, look at my tits, guys. Like, she'd make some sort of self-deprecating slut joke about herself that wasn't funny and had nothing to do with the moment. That was what she did, but nobody thought to vote for her. And I'm still surprised that after the 5th episode, she's not fucking dead. She should be. They just killed off the only kind of good character they had, which was, I think, her name's Eliza. She was the adventurer. She's funny. She's African American and she's hilarious, but she's very over the top, so I don't always find her funny. But she at least had a little bit of sass. She kind of came off a bit racist, like a racist caricature sometimes. Which is
pretty
like,
sure that's not like that's what she does though. If I'm thinking the same vlogger lady,
like
Glows something or whatever,
Glozell or something.
That one,
yeah, possible.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just the way she.
Yeah, that's her humor.
That's her shtick.
That's her shtick. And look, I don't have a problem with that. I'm not going to be like social justice warrior. She's being racist to herself. She's not. I don't give a shit. That's humor. Yeah. And the good thing about comedy is that nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, and even if it was off limits, she's not being racist. But anyway, I don't want to get into that hole. The point is, she was kind of like, sometimes she's just too much to swallow, and it's like you're forcing your jokes in the situation.
You're
sweetie.
just being
stop.
loud.
Yeah,
it's not
just
a joke.
Just stop, sweetie. But she was the only one who was like kind of funny, like genuinely kind of funny, smart, and was able to play the game. Like, she was able to play the role really well. And they just killed her off. Just killed her off.
Like, so you're not as famous as these other people, so...
Yeah, but she is. And the other thing, they're shit. They're all shit. Now we're left with Gabby, Mongoose, and a gay guy, and a bunch of other people, one of whom is so fucking pussy whipped.
Is Joey Christopher still alive? I don't actually know what he does. I've never seen his content. I
have no idea either, but he's the lead, and he was the lead in both seasons, so odds are he's not going to die.
Yeah, he's probably... I feel like, I don't know, to me, that guy's one of those kind of people that, like, yeah, he's gay, but in real life, he's not that gay.
No.
Like, he's hamming it up for the camera because everyone's just like, oh my god, he's like my gay icon. He's like everyone's gay best friend.
Absolutely. Oh my god, my favorite was last season. There was an African American woman who was playing like a jazz singer, and she was kind of okay. But then when she had to do dramatic acting, whoa, so shit. And so at some point they kill her off, and she's meant to die of like poisoning. And you know those like 1920s movies where the deaths take like 10 minutes and they're flouncing around?
Like, oh god.
It was that.
Yeah.
It was that. It was that. She's sitting on the couch. And then suddenly the poison has started, and she starts, and she falls off the couch, and she's just going, like she's having a fucking seizure, but like a really fake ass one for like 5 minutes of the show. It was such a joke. I was like, grow up, people, come on. But at least in the first season, the supporting actors were good. They actually got like good actors. Some of them held their own in their own scenes. I would watch stuff with them in it. because they were really good. Some of them even got like emotional responses from me. I was like, oh my god, I'm invested in this. Then they put the fucking vloggers up there, and I was like, fuck you.
Oh, this poor person who's talking to a fucking vlogger.
Yeah, but they carried that show. Those little cameo actors, the one that did the little vignettes and helped the characters along in their episode, incredible actors in the first season. In the second season, they made sure that they hired strippers who looked good in underwear and had no acting abilities whatsoever. That was it. They amped up the sex appeal and they left it at that. And I was like, now it's shit. Now it's absolutely overplayed shit. Like, fuck you. You're expecting me to pay $12 for this?
Yeah,
fuck
they
you.
just give up. Because like they don't need to make quality, they just need to make something with the vloggers in it.
Yeah.
Because the vloggers are the most famous part of YouTube, which is just ridiculous.
100%.
They don't do anything.
No, it's a joke. It's
I've
an
seen
absolute
it
fucking
happen
joke.
twice now to people I know. People I knew before they started vlogging, people I know now once they've started vlogging.
Yeah.
And it does actually change you. It turns you into this like megalomaniac.
Yeah. It's
just-
narcissistic.
Yeah. It skews every worldview you have. I was talking to someone, one of my, like, we were in some chat talking about something,
Yeah.
and we were talking about like who to add in some, I think it was a sketch we were doing,
Yeah.
and it's something like, I was like, yeah, I mean, I haven't acted in a while, I'd like to be in a sketch, and then my vlogger friend was like in the group chat, he was going to be in it, involved somehow, and he said, you're just serving your own ego by being in the sketch. I'm like, maybe I just want to act. I don't like his worldview has changed to be like, everyone thinks like me. Everyone wants to be in everything like I do.
Maybe Quentin Tarantino is feeding his ego. Maybe I'm not Shyamalan. Wait, never mind. They do. They do actually feed their ego.
They are, but like, I think putting yourself in a putting
There's nothing
myself
wrong
in
with
my
that.
sketches.
Hitchcock
it's fine.
used to do
yeah,
that
like
shit.
I
It's
write my
fine.
sketches. I want to play it. If I think I can play it better than everyone else, I'll do it.
No, I get it. I do the same thing.
But like, yeah, I just hate how like vlogging changed this person. This person that was like, they were really fucking talented.
Yeah.
And then there's like, now everything I do is to serve myself.
Ugh.
And I won't do it unless I can bring the vlogging camera along and ruin every social interaction we have.
Yeah. No, I don't get that vloggy thing.
Yeah, and they just, every aspect of your life, when you talk to someone else about it, you're looking at, vlogging is just you looking at yourself on a camera, talking about yourself and what you're doing, then editing yourself, looking at yourself on the screen and being like, how to make myself look even better than I already do.
Yeah, and that's what really like puts me off on that, because I want to create content, and when I first started thinking about what I wanted to do, I was like, you know what's really easy? Doing a vlog. My fiance wants to do a vlog too, and I was like, there's actual stuff we could talk about. Like I'm planning a wedding. A lot of people do like wedding vloggities, and I could do one too, which is a little bit different. But then I thought about it and I was like, I don't know if I wouldn't feel like a fucking moron sitting in front of a webcam talking as if I'm talking to people. Like, I've tried it before and it's just not me. I can do it face to face. I can do it if there's someone in the room.
Yeah.
But I can't just be me in front of a camera. Like, it's just me. Like, I love myself, but not that much.
I think vlogging can be really good if you actually have some sort of like progression, if you're doing something. Like, when I fucked my ankle up, if I had started vlogging from like day one and tracked like my recovery, that's a story. That's something to vlog about.
Yeah.
Your wedding is something to vlog about.
Yeah.
I think the hard part for most vloggers, maybe that's where most of them start. Oh, cool, ghosts.
Foreshadowing.
Maybe that's where most vloggers start, is actually have something to talk about, and then they just run out of things to say.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck, I gotta keep making content.
Yeah.
Let's just keep talking about me.
Yeah.
So today I went to the shops and bought some eggs.
And I really hate when they're like, okay, so we're gonna go through the typical. Sorry, I'll just because
So good.
this is his, and if I ruin his precious LA Kings beanie, he'll
Smells
die.
like that boy's feet.
He'll know. He's like, where were you? You whore!
Smell another man on you.
Please tell me you didn't let him wear
body
it.
spray.
Tell me you didn't let him wear it while you were having sex. Tell me you were wearing it.
At the very least, tell me you were wearing it.
With a little puffball.
Just moving on.
Anyway.
That joke's only visual too. The podcast doesn't even work.
Yeah. Well, we can take a picture of it
just
on for
right.
the thing.
Oh yeah, that'll be right. Yeah. The photo we're talking about is the following photo.
Nailed it. Yeah. Anyway, it's actually a really warm hat. It's also huge. It's big on him too. But anyway,
What
Yeah,
were we
I don't know.
talking about?
I
Yeah.
think the other thing that
Vlogging,
makes vlogging
Of course we
awkward for me is that I want it to be aesthetically pleasing like it is for the high level vloggers, but they have their own dedicated space. And they put on makeup for it and everything, and I'm like, I don't know, do I really want to put in that effort to sit in front of a webcam? You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
don't have a naturally beautiful space. I'm currently living between two houses because I'm spending the majority of my time with my fiance, but I'm not officially living there. So I don't have, like, any of my own shit. I don't really have a space for my own. I just have his room. And then I'm also living at my place with my parents. But my room currently looks like a storage unit because it's 3x3, has my furniture in it, an extra mattress for when he stays over, and then all of our combined shit, like from our cars and from his move and everything, they're just all in there. So it looks like I'm living in a storage unit.
Yeah.
So I can't film there either. So I'm just kind of like, what? Do I just put it in the bathroom and then put on makeup and be like, I'm here to talk about my wedding. I'm really excited for the wedding.
I think like there's a after this I'll show you an actual vlogger that I really do enjoy. He's have you heard of Rooster Teeth? Like,
Yes.
Yeah. Or maybe we can always just stop and start again. That's fine.
I'll hold it for a little bit longer. But then I'll just be like, tapping out, I need to go.
Yeah, like Bernie from Rooster Teeth, the guy that used to run the whole thing. He
Yeah.
started vlogging because he just does shit. Like he goes and travels places and he talks. Like he takes his camera
Now I
with him.
remember what I wanted to talk about
Oh yes,
vloggers. Yeah.
great.
I hate the people who are like, this is me, a typical day shopping at Walmart. This is stuff I buy. Like that guy that HCHC talks about, that guy who does all those like body pranks where all he does is take his shirt off.
Oh yes.
And he did that Walmart video where he saw this random woman and is like, hey, look at how fit I am. And then he like climbs an I-beam and does the pull-ups. And she looks so uncomfortable.
Like,
you can see her be like,
how great. Can
like
I go?
like she wants to leave. I feel like those are fucking retarded. Like,
Yeah, that
I don't
is
care what you're buying.
stupid.
That's me getting a GoPro, attaching it to a shopping trolley and being like, this is my weekly shop at Kohl's, guys. Hang on tight.
Now, if you attached the GoPro to a shopping trolley and it had some sort of like plan, like a narrative content, that'd be a funny shot.
So today I've attached a GoPro to a Kohl's shopping trolley, and instead of having my weekly shop, we're going to be recreating GTA 5. Let's go. It's going to be fun.
No, I mean like a scripted like narrative show. Like you attach a GoPro to a trolley and just walk around the shops just with someone else and be like, so anyway, Billy's asshole has this actual like narrative play out, like a story, just told from the perspective of a shopping trolley.
We could actually do a thing
that'd
like
be so much fun.
We could. And
Let's
that
cut
would
this
be
out
easy
then
to
so
do.
no one steals the idea.
Yeah.
And just fucking do it. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Shops close at 9, go!
I do weekly shops every Friday, and my fiance pays for them because he's earning more than double I am right now. So he does the weekly shops, I do the cooking. So we can make a video on his dime. Anyway.
Now that's how you do budget filmmaking.
Well, then we'll have to credit him as a producer.
Oh.
And we'll get him into acting.
I don't want to tell other people that I did stuff with them. I'd rather like take all the credit.
Nah. Anyway.
But yeah. Vloggers. Fucking
vloggers.
Bernie from Rooster Teeth does a great vlog where he actually like talks about like inspiration and all that kind of actual stuff that you should talk about instead of just like, so today I'm gonna go to the shops. He'd be like, today a friend of mine's coming down to the city I live in, so I'm going to give them a tour of the city.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give the audience a tour of the actual city, like taking all the good places, do cool stuff.
You know what?
Learning shit. Yeah.
Actually, this is actually motivating me to do a vlog. I want to do a vlog about the wedding. If I can set up a nice space, if I can just find like a corner of my fiance's room or my room that I can just set up to look nice, and then I can film the honeymoon.
Yeah,
like because we're going to Belize. We're going to Belize. We're going to see the temples and stuff. So it's actually like a history lesson. Yeah. We're going like scuba diving. Then we're going up. We're hoping you're getting a sneak preview of what our honeymoon plan is, which hopefully our wishing well will help pay for. It's the only thing we want. We're not asking for gifts or anything else. All we want is for people to help pay for our honeymoon, because I want to come out of this wedding without debt, and the honeymoon will put us in debt. I mean, any honeymoon at this point, but I haven't traveled. Like, the first time I traveled in like almost literally ever was last year, and I went to maybe like 2-3 countries in Europe, which I mean already sounds opulent, but other than that, I haven't seen anything. My fiance and I have decided that we're going to go to America. So we're going down to Belize, which is down South America. We're going there for like a week, and then we're going up to San Diego so I can see the zoo. I really want to see the zoo. Then we're going up to LA so that my partner can watch, my then husband will be able to watch an LA Kings game, because that's our team, go Kings. So I'm getting tickets for him for a birthday present next year for that. And then we're going up to Sequoia National Park on our way to San Francisco because I want to see the seals.
Okay.
I want to see the bay seals. And then we're going to New York for a few days because I want to see New York. And then we're finishing it, hopefully if we can afford it all, we're finishing it up in Canada on a Northern Lights tour, because that's the only thing on my bucket list. I want to see the Northern Lights before I die. So we're going up to, I'm dying by the way. We're going up to see the,
hence the beanie.
Yeah. Yes, we're going up to see the Northern Lights. So all of those things, and actually part of that tour is cameras and like a crash course on how to take the best photos of the Aurora Borealis and all that sort of stuff.
Great vlog.
Yeah, so it's for like 6 nights, 7 days, and everything's included other than drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and then snow, like winter gear. Okay. But because my partner is like skier, snowboarder, ice hockey, he has winter gear. I have to get winter gear so that we can go skiing together. I don't want to, I'll die, but you know. So we'll have all the gear. And we're like, we go up to Whitehorse, then we go down to like the Yukon, and flights are included and everything. And so there's like a dog sledding half day, and then every night they take us out to a different point to try and find the lights. Okay. So yeah, no, I think all of that to just film that, you know, would be great. I think people would watch that. I think people would watch that.
That would be an actual thing to do. Then like, you get face like, what do you do when you get back? Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You got to find the next thing.
And that's the, and that's another reason why I want to do the video of our wedding, like as the little music pop. Yeah. Because one, it's for me. It's a project that I'll get to continue to do after we're married and the excitement is gone and I no longer have this big project to be able to plan. But it's also something that if I'm doing like a vlog or something, it's the ultimate payoff. Yeah. Like, it's not just a little homemade thing. It's like a full 3-minute, this is what I spent 5 years learning in university, and it's our wedding day. So like it would actually work out really well. And then of course, like after about a year, I'll just be like, oh, I can't act in these anymore. I'm not the star. God, Lachlan. Where's my private trailer?
And then I'll find some excuse to fire you, probably.
Yeah, exactly. You're like well,
right,
there have been some issues, and fuck you, get out.
Technical jargon and leave.
What technical jargon? We both went to film school
together.
Just say the
word technical jargon. You're like, wait a minute.
Technical jargon, and well, we have to let you go. What? You're a bitch. Get out.
You're annoying. God, I can't stand you.
Go have babies, you freak.
You're making vlogs. Get out of here.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what I would do after that, because there's not much, you know, I mean, other than maybe like chronicling my side saddle journey, because I ride side saddle.
Even then, like, why bother thinking about it now? Do the wedding one, do the honeymoon one. Yeah. Just improvise.
And see what happens. Yeah, because I mean, I'm not getting married till
no one says you have to vlog until you die.
Well, that's right. And no one says and not no one says, but I'm not getting married till November next year. So, I mean, I could do all the content and then just like cut them up and release them out as if I'm like, oh, I'm only just started planning, even though I started planning like a year ago. You can
start the vlog tomorrow and have it up next year.
Yeah, exactly. Because no one needs to know that I'm currently not doing anything because everything's been sorted. Like all the deposits are paid, everything's done. But you know, so yeah, no, I'm really motivated now. I kind of want to go and do it.
Yeah, like that's what I really like about the podcast or something. The podcast itself is the one thing that keeps me like. Motivated, that's the word.
Yeah, because you get to just like
making shit.
Yeah, just shoot the shit with people, and then you're like, I'm actually really excited now. Like, And
everyone I sit down with is always a creative person, so it always works out really well. I was like, let's just talk about how creative I am and how great I am. All right, cool. I can make videos now. Yeah. This is my version of vlogging.
That dog is distressed.
Yeah, I don't know why. He's an old puppy.
Aww. I really need to have a toilet break. But
Just
also
go.
you used to
I can just cut it out.
No, I have a cup. But you used to do like
I have a
questions and
camera.
stuff. No, that would be in porn.
Now
Anyway,
that's a vlog.
That's a vlog. How
My
to pee
first
in a
time
cup.
doing porn.
Peeing in a cup. But anyway,
How to pee in a cup.
but now
That's a good type.
you used to ask questions and stuff. It's sad that you
I
don't
did.
anymore.
Oh, no, I do. I normally reserve it until we run out of conversation topics.
Oh, well, I'm going to go to the toilet and then you can, you know.
And I'm going to get real annoyed at this 5 minutes of complete silence when I'm editing this later.
That's cool. I caught myself in the mirror and now I look like the hobo.
You do look a bit homeless.
Clothes and layers.
You do look a bit homeless. Like, hey man, you got any change?
You got a suck your dick for a pack of M&Ms.
Please, that'd be a good dick sucking for a whole pack of M&Ms. They're expensive.
I'm pretty damn good at dick sucking.
You're like, excuse you. I may be homeless, but I have my pride.
I have my pride. And I'll have you know, before I became homeless, I was engaged to a gentleman, and it's pretty 80% because of my blowjob. 20% for my
The only
cooking.
reason I'm no longer engaged is because I had to have dental surgery one time, and it was just 3 straight months of nothing.
And he was like, fuck you.
So I'm having issues finding the questions in my notes. I think I found it.
Oh.
Well, I thought I did, and then I opened up the notes pad, and it's just a stupid joke I thought of ages ago. Would you like to hear my great joke? Would you like to hear my great joke? It starts with a question.
Okay.
What food can you eat with a tuning fork?
What?
Beets.
Ooh.
That's a good question. What's your favourite, stupid ass joke?
What does a nosy pepper do?
Sneeze.
Get jalapeno business.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, I use that at work a lot. Well, I did before I quit. Fuck that.
One of my favourite ones is always, where does a general keep his armies?
In his sleeveys.
Up his sleeves.
Yeah, and my fiance told me that one.
Oh, that one's so good.
He is the master of those kinds of jokes.
The stupid dad jokes.
Yeah. I'm just trying to.
Oh, cool! I found it.
Okay.
Oh, but I've used all these already. Okay, there's one in here.
Is there any question you just want to ask me?
I can never think of questions. I'd be the worst interviewer. That's why I never did another GammaCon video after Phil's the one with me, because I was like, "Hey, what are you dressed as? That's cool. You like cons?"
That's the thing. That's the thing with journalism. I did journalism for 3 years, and so the rule is that you need to make sure you ask open-ended questions. So if you're like, "What are you wearing?" it would be something like, well, you'd have to ask a follow-up for that one because, of course, it's closed. It's closed.
Yeah.
So you ask, "What do you wear?" or who are you dressed as? And they'll say their character, and you'll be like, "And what motivated you to dress as this character? What drew you to this costume? Or what do you what was the most difficult part of creating this costume?" And hopefully they'll answer with something wanky like, "It was really hard to stay true to the costume design." Because it's not building reality, and you're like, continue.
Yes,
Yeah. So it's all about open-ended questions. So with that in mind, where do rainbows come from?
What is true love, and why did my wife leave me?
Possibly because you fucked the housekeeper.
Yeah, because you're terrible at blowjobs.
You're a terrible blowjob.
What is the hardest hitting question? The hard hitting question, that's the podcast thing. What is your go-to question of if you're just stuck in a conversation hey, tell me a thing.
Well, that's not a hard-hitting question. Hard-hitting questions are ones where you want to stop the conversation. Asking my go-to question in an awkward situation, other than so how you been doing?
How's life?
Yeah.
Good. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
When I'm hanging out with Emily, when she's quiet, it's like, hey, how's it going? It'd be 3 seconds, I'd be like, so how's it going?
Yeah. Like 10-second
I
talk.
can't stand silence. I hate it.
I've grown
I hate
to
it with
like
a burning passion.
I've grown to like it.
I just, even at work,
Yeah.
with kids, there's 60 of them in one room.
Yeah.
If it's quiet, I'm like, fucking someone do something. Just someone yell at another kid, get in trouble, I want to make noise.
Yeah. I have really grown to like it. My first relationship, not a good one. I was really afraid of silence. Silence was never a good thing, so I always would try and make noise. But with my current partner, it's just such a blessing. It's so nice to have one because he has ADHD, so he's everywhere all the time, which is fine. I love him for it, but every now and then you just need a break. But it's those moments at the end of the day when we're kind of like heading towards sleep. Well, we're both together. We're both like snuggies. But then we're both on our respective phones, and just occasionally one of us will be like, for a meme, and then read it out loud to the other person, or just share it, and then we'll just keep going. Like, I love those moments. It's not awkward, which is fantastic. So
I mean, comfortable silences are nice, but it still leaves me alone with my own brain for far too long, which is what I hate about silences. I just think I keep overthinking every single thing in life. Hate it.
Yeah, no, that's why I have medication. But no.
Oh, that's that. You're insane.
No, just anxious. But no, I have like horse tranquilizer level medication because of that.
Cool.
But yeah, I think that's what having a phone is good for, because you can still have the silence, you can still be with them and still kind of be present. But you're still like, if you're on Reddit just looking up wholesome memes or something, it's just enough to distract you. But you can still have conversation and stuff. You can still step away.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so that's what we do, which is lovely. So I do love those moments. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, Iris, I respect anyone that likes it. I understand I'm in the minority in not liking comfortable silence. But even then, I can't do it.
I get it.
I'm so bad at it.
No, I get it.
Which is a genuine issue if I'm like meeting new people, because
Yeah.
sometimes you don't have anything to talk about, and
Yeah.
neither do I. I was like, hey, how's literally anything that comes to my brain, because I don't like not talking.
It's just like,
So then they go home and like, what a chatterbox. God, I hate it. He never lets me talk.
I doubt that. But yeah, the go-to questions are, how are you doing? If you don't know the person, so what do you do for a living?
Yeah, that's good.
Do you like dogs? Do you have any pets? Like, my problem is I tend to talk about myself a lot. Like, I get really, I'll do one of those topics and they'll be like, oh yeah, I have a dog. I'll be like, I love dogs. And I'll just go on about my dog. And they'll be like, yeah, I have a little terrier. I'm like, that's cute, but my dog's better.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's a nice dog, but here's what my dog did the other day.
Yeah, this is why my dog is adorable. Here's a billion pictures that you clearly don't want to look at, but I don't care.
I genuinely, like, focus in some conversations, especially, I realized the other day I did it with you when you were talking about all your wedding stuff.
Yeah.
I try not to talk about myself in those situations. Like, you were talking to me about some, I think it was the
wishing well.
Yeah, the wishing well stuff.
Yeah.
And I was trying not to be like, I get that. It's kind of like this thing with me. I just like,
yeah. No, I get it. I try.
I'm trying to let you vent. Like, I don't want to make the conversation about me because I have nothing to say.
I have to say, like, first of all, I tend to do that as well, where I'm like, oh, it's so relatable to X, Y, and Z, when I hate myself for it afterwards, because I'm like, these people are going to be like, oh, she makes everything about her.
Yeah, like, it's always sounds like, ugh,
but
what a terrible method.
On top of that, especially now with the wedding and everything, and it's really encompassing. I can understand why, like, new mothers and stuff are constantly talking about it, and I can understand why a lot of Bridezilla stories online are like, well, she got engaged and it's all she would fucking talk about.
So obviously.
I get it. Like, I used to read those stories and I'd be like, what a fucking psycho, I'll never be like that. You know what? You're dropping 40 grand, like, average on a wedding. I mean, an average wedding in Australia, 60 grand. 60 fucking grand. Yeah, you're going to be talking about that. That's going to be your life for, like, 12 to 18 months of logistical hell. And I'm like, I hate myself for it, because I know that, like, my friends aren't interested. It's not their wedding. It's not what they care about. But I just need to be able to talk to people about it, because the only person I can talk to about it is my fiance, and I'm sick of talking to him about it. I want other people's opinions, and I hate myself. I hate myself while I'm doing it, but I can't stop.
Yeah, that's why, like, I try not to talk about myself in those situations, because, like, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I have no idea to contribute, but at least I'm not being like, that's kind of like my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I can meet halfway at least and be like, you just keep talking.
Yeah.
I'll just bounce back.
Yeah.
I'm the bounce board of ideas. That's all I am.
It was harsh, actually, because I already kind of hate myself when I talk about that stuff. And yesterday,
and then I just give you nothing.
No. Actually, no. You were great. I actually like talking to you about it, because I'm like, he doesn't hate me because of this. But you know, this paranoia is there, and I was asking another person's opinion about the same issue, and I go, hey, wedding related question, and he goes, is there anything else you talk about? And I just went, fair call, and just didn't talk to him. Like, that was it. I stopped, and like an hour later or something, he wrote a response.
It's the Curtis cameo on the podcast.
What?
He's been like 3, but he's always been around.
What?
Hey man.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Oh, there's the mystery of the keys.
Yeah. Now fuck
we
off.
We like the gear shifty thing.
Yeah, we're playing with that.
It's very cool.
And I was like,
and he went, whose keys are those? And I was like, ah! I just dropped them. Sorry.
so point is, a girl touched those.
Yeah.
You should keep them
Oh
close.
my god.
Keep them close.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm engaged though,
Tell
so
the
I don't know
guys.
if it counts.
Tell the guys, go to Facebook quick. You better bring back my rent money.
I
Mate.
spent it this morning, man.
Oh, damn.
I spent it on smokes,
Oh,
buddy.
shit, man.
Oh,
Fuck, dude.
$572
You know what?
and 12
Okay,
cents.
that's fine. I'll pay rent this week, and next week,
I'll sell you
you
games.
buy smokes again with some of my games.
I'll sell you games.
Sounds good, man.
Hey, calm it down.
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
Hold the hologram, guys.
Hold the hologram, guys.
Oh yeah, this podcast will be out by the time you've actually seen the video. What do you think of the sketch? The Death Star? The Darth Star? Whatever I was trying to say.
The
The fucking...
domestics?
No. The Death Star sketch. From ages ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's finally out. Yeah, you can say your actual opinion on it now instead of pretending to have one like the last podcast. Oh, you can serenade us.
No. Go through your stuff like I was going to before.
Oh yes, I forgot. Of course.
All of your stuff.
Of course.
If you don't mind.
Of course I mind. That's why I want you to do it.
All of it.
That way I can complain later.
I'll go through all of it. I'll be like, yo, brah, nice gig you got here. Nice setup you got going.
Nah, that'll be got here. I love the cable management.
I like these games of yours. If I stole them.
What were we
That's
talking
been
about?
recording.
Oh, I can just cut it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheap.
I always tried to have some content in there because I asked Curtis about the sketch he was in recently, and he didn't
You
even
were
respond.
in a sketch.
Oh yeah, that sketch I was in. That
Yes.
one Lachlan got me to act in. Oh,
Yes.
that one.
What channel's that on, perchance?
Oh, Pathetic Industries.
Oh,
Great
yes?
Channel, yeah.
Should you subscribe to it?
Oh, definitely subscribe. To
Like
Pathetic
it and rate it
Industries.
like 5 out of 10.
Rate, flag, you know.
Flag for inappropriate
Yeah.
content.
Yeah. Block.
Yeah.
Report. You know. Sue.
Send a strongly worded email to the head of YouTube,
Yeah.
whom you know personally because of
Yeah.
nepotism and stuff.
Jerk off to the display picture. What? What?
You know, the usual.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
I
5
also
seconds
like the
ago?
irony of advertising your channel on your channel.
You know what pisses me off?
When people do that.
No, I guess there's sort of like professional courtesy in anything. If you're going to be advertising for someone
Yeah.
and advertising their stuff, you act like you're doing it out of the goodness of your own heart. You don't go like, oh, they told me to advertise
Yeah.
it. Fucking the other day, recording with someone and they go, yeah, I mean, I'll plug your channel because like I promised I would, so you should go subscribe to Pathetic. I was like, fuck off!
Who's that?
I don't think you know him. You don't know him.
There's
I'll
always-
block his name.
There's
anyway.
always.
There's always one. Yeah.
There's a bleed.
is this
There's
like-
always a bleed.
Yeah,
Is
here's,
this,
here's what
like-
you've missed
or
in the past couple months. I hate most of my friends.
Which one's weird?
I hate most people I talk to. I don't think you've ever met him.
I
I think I've
lost
heard about
You
it.
probably heard about him.
I lost a childhood friend of 18 years after
That's
I got
true,
engaged.
yeah.
So I'm cool. And I also lost another friend when I dyed my hair orange. So, because I dyed my hair
We're
orange.
twinsies now. I
You're
can't have it.
stealing
Goodbye.
my identity.
That's
You're
not a friend.
No, not at all. I dyed my hair orange and she was like, I can't believe you did that. My hair is orange. And I was like, I did not notice your hair was orange. Okay? And she was like, no, you're stealing my identity. You're an abusive manipulator. Fuck you. And just broke contact. I was like, cool.
I think that's.
Okay, bye.
I think you won. I think you
Yeah.
you-
No, exactly. And then I had my maid of honor, who has been friends. We've been friends since we were both like 6 or something, and I don't know how long it took her to congratulate me that I got engaged, but it was months. And she was like, "I've just been busy." She'd be canceling all these appointments, and then finally she cancelled something just one too many times, and I was like, I'm done. I want you in the wedding, I want you to come to the parties, but you're not going to be in my bridal party. And she was like, you're punishing me for my life. I was like, no, I'm not.
What a dramatic line.
She did. And she was like, I don't think I can come back from this, so good luck. I was like, what? And she was, you're not going to apologize? And she's like, I haven't done anything wrong. Enlighten me what I've done wrong. I was like, you're a bitch. I'm done with this.
Here's all the things.
Literally everything you've done.
Oh, jeez.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What a lovely person.
I have great friends. So yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah.
My parents might not be coming to the wedding, which is just great. So
the fact that everyone hates their friends is not really news.
No,
cool.
No, not really. It's totally
That's what we were
cool.
talking about. I remember now. We were talking about like how we always talk about ourselves and everything.
Yeah. And then that guy, I was asking him a wedding question. So the question,
right.
I can ask you, and I know the answer's going to be something I don't want to hear, but I'm going to ask anyway. Like weddings have gift registries, like David Jones shit.
What is that?
Okay, so it's like the bride gets like a
He's
gun.
like my child. He's like 4.
So weddings
Explain
have
it to him in
things
little
called
kid
gift
terms.
registries. Weddings have things called gift registries.
Presents!
Yeah, but to make sure the bride and
Can you
groom
make
don't
that
get
face again? It's amazing.
Presents!
to make sure the bride and groom don't get like 12 toasters.
12 toasters.
Yeah, they go to like David Jones and they get like a ray gun thing and they just scan barcodes and this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want, and there's just a list. And then they put that
Yeah. On the list.
Well, one item on each on the list, and so it's on the wedding invitation, and there's a link, and there's like a checklist. So once you buy it, you'll be like, it's for this wedding registry, and then they'll tick it off, so the guests know, oh, I can't buy that, I have to buy something else. Now, the majority of the guests, the cheapest item on the last wedding I went to was what I bought because I was working one job, was $45, and it was a spice rack. Everything else was above $100.
Oh.
I'm talking like, oh, I want a $600 vacuum cleaner. I want an $800 stand mixer. I want like all this shit. And I was like, I can't afford that. So $45 it is. We're not doing that because we have that shit. We're having a wishing well where people just give money. It's just money. And we're having a virtual wishing well. We want people to help pay for our honeymoon. That's what we want. We have shit. We just want people to help pay for our fucking honeymoon so we can travel. So it's a virtual thing. People can just put money in, you know, it's not even like, oh, I have to carry cash to the wedding. You just put it in. We're giving them 10 months warning in advance so they can like put little bits aside. Here's the point of contention, and I understand, but I also don't. And a lot of people are going to be like, she's a psycho, bad bridezilla. We want to put a minimum amount. We just would be like, we'd like you to try and contribute $100. Because the majority of the gifts on gift registries are $100. There's 10 months warning in advance. The issue is
10 months a week.
$10
$10 a month.
Yeah.
It's the cost of a YouTube Red subscription.
Yeah, a little bit cheaper.
YouTube Red.
To bring
YouTube
it back,
Red is
we talked about it
$12
before.
a month.
We talked about it before.
It's a joke.
There's a show that you will love. It's full of vloggers and Tana Mojo's in it.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
called
that's
Escape the Night.
Dude, that chick's funny.
She is like my idol.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the point is, if you were invited to a wedding and that happened, like it was on the invitation, it was like on the wedding website, we don't want anything else. This is literally the only thing we want. We'd like people to try and don't like donate or whatever around $100. Would you be offended? Would you be so offended that you're like, fuck these guys?
I mean, I'd be offended if it was like $1,000
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
big.
Oh, no.
I mean, like for an occasion like that, like
Yeah.
$100. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really plan on getting married anytime soon. So
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But like
$100.
if you
like,
can,
some people
consider that you'd
buy
buy,
their friends' birthday presents worth
Yeah.
over $100.
yeah, if
So
you
like,
consider that you'd
fucking
buy a
get it.
gift
Yeah.
that much
Fair.
anyway, it really
Like-
isn't that much.
Yeah.
But people have a weird view of items
Yeah, because then I put it up on
being
like
less value than just giving money.
yeah, more value rather.
Well, yeah, like-
because I put it up on Discord and the
Yeah.
other brides, one of the other brides lost it. She was like, if I had Discord is
Skype for cool people, you wouldn't
online,
know
it's
about
like
it.
for gaming, you can talk while you're
Okay,
gaming.
I've heard everyone
but
like, talking about it, like, the fuck is this
yeah,
shit
I
about?
put up a wedding rant on Reddit on like the wedding feed, and they were like, if you want to rant, come to our wedding group on Discord. And I put it up there, and one of the brides lost it. She was like, if I was told how much I had to give, I wouldn't give anything at all. I'd be like, fuck you. I have to pay my way. I was like, okay, I understand where you're coming from. But, I mean, it's what the gifts would cost anyway, you know? So, I don't know. But, I don't know. I just don't want people to get offended or people to be like, so this crazy-ass bitch Bridezilla sends out the invitation and is like, you have to pay $100 to help us go on our honeymoon after giving us a 3-course dinner and free drinks for the night. Live music. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Ah,
Whoa,
saved
nice
it.
catch. Holy shit.
Spider-Man.
I work with kids. Anyway, yeah, no, so yeah, I'm asking everyone's opinion right now.
Post
It's
in
a
the
point
comments.
of contention, yeah. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
like-
It's just that I've done the maths, and I feel like that's a fair price. Like everyone's on an evenish plane, and it would be a massive chunk of our honeymoon fund. Like we'd still pay for a decent chunk of it, but a massive amount of it paid. And if people want to pay a little bit more, or if they're like, I'm not comfortable with this, I want to get you a gift, we'd be like, that's great, but we'd still like the money, you know. Just get us something small if you want to get us a gift, but give us
Something
some
returnable.
money. Yeah, just give us some money as well. But yeah, no,
Includes
the
receipts.
Yeah. Give us something
Yeah.
and the receipt.
yeah, but I guess the whole issue is just saying like we'd like you to attempt like $100. That's what we'd like. A lot of people are like asking for the exact amount. It's tacky.
I think my view on it is it's all in the pitch. Like,
Yeah.
I think
You
people
gotta
would
word it right. You
yeah,
gotta be
people would be fine giving $100 if you'd be like, look, we could ask for $100 or a refrigerator which costs $1,000.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, $100 seems like a fine deal.
Shit. I would have made it clear. I would have been like, yo, no.
Bitches.
Yo, bro,
Oh, she's
No, no.
big tonight. Fucking idiot. Not you. Beyonce.
Oh no.
Carry
It's
on.
fine.
I am listening.
We hear it a lot.
I'm just getting my wedding website open so I can.
Yo,
read it to
bro.
you.
You were saying?
like,
You trail off immediately.
no, I'm trying
Trying to write it.
trying to word it right.
Right?
That's the hard bit, I think. That's the
It's
only
like-
hard part of it.
I would probably be like, any money towards a honeymoon would be gladly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
However,
Gladly.
$100 would be the best option. Or more.
Like, I
Winky
wouldn't
smiley face emoji.
put any amount in there. I'd
But-
be like, just some
but then-
kind of money.
But that's
And
they're
then
that's
free,
like
my,
they're free to give you
$20.
any kind of
yeah, but
amount.
that's
They're
my
not-
worry there. Like I'm a micromanager, and my concern is I know a lot of people who, even though they have the money, would be like any amount, $25, cheapest wedding ever, and I'll be like, fuck you. Like, but then I have to be grateful as well. But I'm like,
But then you gotta
no.
be careful with who you invite.
Well,
If you're
that's
gonna
the
invite
thing.
cheapskates like
Well, so far I've got
Then I
written.
can't go. Fuck you.
So far we've got written.
Stay home!
We're going to be honest.
Check this house.
We're going to be honest, we have everything we need to have a home together and are more than happy to save for the rest we want. The only thing we truly want is help with our honeymoon. You can donate as much as you'd like, though we'd greatly appreciate donations of around $100, though we understand if that's not always achievable. Whatever you contribute would help cover flights, accommodation, adventures. We thank you so much in advance for helping us with the honeymoon we've been hoping for since before we met.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that sounds
What do you
fine.
think?
I'd pay $100 for that.
You would, but you're
It
a
was-
kind soul.
It was all fine.
I also like showing off how much money.
Until I
Like,
had the
I
list
get-
of what it would
I get why someone would have a problem with it being like, oh, $100.
Yeah,
You know, because you just see you see the writing right there. Like
yeah,
$100, you see
Yeah.
it like the
Yeah.
numbers are right in front of you.
yeah.
Whereas like it's a gift, it's like, ooh,
It's
it would still probably cost that much or even
Yeah.
a bit more, but it's kind of
Yeah, exactly.
It's
A gift is
item.
like, oh, $120,
Yeah.
but you
It's
get
like-
a blender out of it.
well, that's the thing. Like, there was a great Wishing Well
I get a
website.
guitar. Like, can I get a fucking guitar or something?
Yeah, there
It's
was
like,
a
yeah.
great Wishing Well
Interesting.
website that that you could have. You could have the
The
items.
bulk pack of harmonicas for my wedding.
I want an accordion,
I
and
can
we
get
could
you
start a
I was
band.
looking up prices for an accordion. I can get you an accordion.
Oh my god. But they have a great website where you can actually have their almost like little GoFundMe bubbles, and they have this is for scuba diving on a honeymoon, this is for flights, and you put up how much you need for it, and then there's like a little bar that you fill.
Okay.
But at the same time, you know, I was thinking about it and I was like, I want perfect. You're gonna bleep out the amount that this honeymoon is going to be. The honeymoon's going to be around.
Jesus Christ, I could buy.
We're traveling for a month. We're traveling for a month all the way from South America up to Canada.
I'm just going to cut out the word.
Bucks in a.
and a
Pack of noodles.
harmonica.
Pack of Winnie
Yeah.
Blues.
20
So-
bucks and a pack of noodles. There you go. It's a couple of days in South Africa and South America.
Thanks.
Yeah, South America.
But
There you go. See a week in Peru. Thing of noodles.
we're
There
going
you
to
go.
Belize.
That would help. You first have to get there.
But so the issue is if we have it all itemized like that, people will do the maths and be like, they're asking how much these fuckers? And I'd be like, I get it, but help us. You know? Like, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
frustrating. Like putting the items in front of them, being like, oh, I'm actually like, I can see how much I'm helping towards this thing, would make it a bit less nasty to be like, we'd like approximately $100. But at the same time, showing them that we want this big opulent honeymoon because I haven't traveled like almost ever. And
It's a weird like double-edged sword.
yeah, it's a double-edged, like the whole thing's a double-edged sword. So I just don't know. I don't want to offend too many people. So that's why I'm just paranoid. I'm asking everyone their
I
opinion.
guess it's just kind of
That's what this podcast is for, really. It's just therapy.
There's going to be someone that's going to get. There's always.
No
Yeah.
matter what, in
always-
every group, there's always someone that's going to get offended.
Yeah, but
It's
the
just the way
difference
it
is
is.
that I'm a bride, and when people get offended at a wedding, she's a fucking bridezilla, she's crazy, we
To be
haven't
fair,
spoken since.
You're only a bridezilla once if you get married to the right person.
Well, that's what we're hoping.
So, like, you can be a bridezilla, but then, like, a month later, be like, how's married life?
Most bridezilla stories end with, we haven't spoken in 8 years.
We haven't
She-
spoken since the wedding.
Yeah, she has the nerve to ask for $100 that isn't attached to a kettle or a coffee maker. No. So, I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
the way I see
guess I
it,
should
you
just
know
look it up.
everyone that's coming to the wedding personally, or at least you and your partner do.
He knows most of them. I have one table out of 9 tables. Okay, so 2 tables attached to each other. I have 2 tables out of 9 that have my friends on them. The rest are all him.
Even then, you both know everyone going to the wedding personally, hopefully, I would assume.
Don't get
So you
married.
can
I know you're not planning
actually-
it, but don't.
Oh, well, he's not planning it, but I'm going to propose, like, any time now.
Oh,
We already live together,
you can't
he and
say
I.
no.
Yeah, we already live
Long
together.
engagement. Long engagement.
Yeah, my point is, like, you all know each other. You can all talk to these people personally
Yeah.
and explain the situation,
You'd
which
really
I
be
think
surprised.
would help.
You'd
Yeah,
really
that's
be
the thing,
surprised
you
what a
know.
wedding does.
Money does things to people.
It's not just the money, it's just weddings and money bring out the worst in people. I've just like crazy has come out of the woodwork. And we're like, this is my opinion on what you should do. And like
Oh, well, that was a long-running
people
podcast.
expect a
Bit of
certain
shit in the middle where.
yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
go.
there's quite a few minutes. But people expect a certain level at a wedding, and they're like, we're expecting good food, we're expecting free alcohol, we're expecting good music, we're expecting entertainment. But at the same time, then they'll turn around, they'll be like, well, it's not our problem that you had to spend fucking wedding day, because you wanted to, because catering costs fucking $80 a plate. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, never
Like,
plan a
it's
wedding.
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Buy a car instead.
only plan them for other people.
So, oh yeah, absolutely. If we didn't have a wedding, we'd have a fucking Discovery Sport by now. We'd wanted one for. God damn it. Yeah. So no, it's an absolute joke. It's really a double-edged sword. Like everyone wants to have their opinion. Everyone wants the wedding to have something of their input, even though it's not their day. And then when you when it's your turn to be like, we'd really like you to help with something, they'd be like, well, it's not our fault that you chose this life. Yeah, seasonal.
I'm pretty sure we started the conversation, at the start of the podcast with this exact conversation as well.
And we've looped
So
around.
come full circle. If
This
anything,
is
that's
my
the perfect
life
spot.
right now.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's an absolute joke.
Long story short, both YouTube Red and Dot's life are horrible.
Yeah.
If you can take anything away from the podcast,
married,
it's
so
that.
it's not all bad, but at the same time, YouTube Red is bad. Fucking Tana Mongoose and
Man.
that shit show.
Like she's hot and all, but I wouldn't fucking. I wouldn't trust that.
No,
That thing.
she's a mouth breather. She really is, and it's so.
fucking
sad.
hot dogs, bruh!
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
Fucking. I was gonna say. I don't know if that's an appropriate word to be using on your.
What, fucking?
No.
Oh, probably not. I mean,
That'll be
It's very-
cropped out.
there's been worse things said. I'm just not sure you want that word associated with you
yeah.
in any context.
What are you fucking gay?
You fucking fat.
What are you fucking faggot?
I think that's a good place to end it then.
Yeah.
You talk too much. Sometimes way too much.
Yeah.
Curtis.